Okay, here is my presentation for my career of choice, which is nursing. A nurse is a person who cares for the sick or the infirm, specifically a licensed healthcare professional who practices independently or is supervised by a physician, surgeon, or dentist. Imagine a career where every day you have the chance to make a tangible difference in someone's life. This is why I have chosen to pursue my RN degree. Join me as we explore the dynamic world of nursing, where dedication meets innovation in healthcare. Nurses can help patients feel safer and more like a human. Nurses ensure that they are not only treated respectfully, but also that their ethnic and cultural beliefs are respected. They are committed to providing the same level of compassion and professionalism for every patient. 6 ways that nurses make a meaningful impact. Nurses educate, nurses advocate, nurses provide emotional support, nurses humanize healthcare, and nurses are the eyes, ears, and the hands for physicians. So, as a nurse's assistant, a big part of my job is educating along with the nurse who I work under. And so, a lot of things that we educate for is when a patient has a surgery or a patient gets a colostomy bag or something of the sort, then we educate them on their post-op care and how to use their new medical device, whatever it may be. Nurses advocate. So this goes along with being the eyes, ears, and the hands for the physician. The physicians are usually there for maybe 5 minutes with each patient while they make their morning rounds. And so they do not see nearly as much as nurses do. And so because of this, it is a big part of a nurse's job to advocate to the physician for things that they might need, whether it may be a test or medication. Advocation is very important. Nurses provide emotional support. So, just this week, I have a patient who is not expected to make it too much longer. And so, a big part of my job this week was to provide her family with emotional support and grief and counseling services that the hospital has referenced to us. So one of the things is I'll call the chaplain, the hospital chaplain, to have them come by and provide some of that emotional support as well. Nurses humanize healthcare. So a lot of what we do can feel very dehumanizing, especially when a patient gets a colostomy bag or an ileostomy bag. And this is essentially when the patient is no longer able to use the bathroom by themselves anymore, and so they have an external bag that their waste goes into. And this is really hard for a lot of my patients. It gives them a lot of insecurities, and so a big part of it is just comforting them and making them still feel respected as a human and try to give them some of that confidence back. Let's talk money. What is the average nurse income? The average nurse income for Alabama is $61,000 and $61,920. The average annual income for different nursing specialties. The average income for a NICU nurse is $127,000. For an ER nurse, it's $72,000. For medical surgical, it's $102,000. Family medicine is $63,000 and surgery is $87,000. So as you can see, the income, there's a very large wage gap between different specialties. What are some of the benefits of becoming a nurse? When you become a nurse, you have a lot of job security because there's always a very high demand for nurses. There's always opportunity for job advancement. You can always go back and get your master's to become a nurse practitioner. There is some sort of flexibility with different specialties that you can be in, and night shift and day shift. There's a lot of opportunities. Nurses are needed in a lot of places, whether it's small doctor's office, dental offices, or different units in the hospital. A big benefit is also being able to help others. I think that it's definitely a calling to be a nurse. Education. What does it take to become a registered nurse? It takes 2 years of prerequisites, a competitive GPA and ACT score to get into the nursing program, 2 years of nursing school, clinicals, and a passing score on the NCLEX. Where can you access this position? This position can be accessed anywhere. Everyone in every place needs healthcare within a reasonable distance, whether it is at a large hospital or a small doctor's office. Uniform, scrubs, and personal protective equipment. So normally hospitals have a code for different jobs. So nurses are normally required to wear blue or navy blue, depending on the hospital's rule book. My job as a nurse's assistant, I have to wear black scrubs. And then PPE is definitely a big part of a nurse's job to protect from sicknesses and a lot of other contagious diseases such as ESBL or C. diff, VRE, scabies. That's one that I had last week. What is the demand for nurses? While the average growth rate for all occupations is 5%, the job outlook for nursing is 6% between 2021 and 2031. So there's definitely a high demand for nurses. Pros of being a nurse. It's a very rewarding job to be able to help other people. You gain medical knowledge. You have the ability to care for others. You make a difference, and there's always opportunity for career growth. Cons of being a nurse. Nurses are often overworked, underpaid, understaffed, and underappreciated. In conclusion, we will reflect on nursing, the impact and fulfillment, the career of choice, and future of healthcare. So, reflecting on nursing, it's definitely a profession defined by its profound impact on individuals and commonalities alike, where every interaction embodies compassion, skill, and dedication to improving lives through patient-centered care. Impact and fulfillment. Nurses experience immense fulfillment from their ability to make a tangible difference in the lives of patients. Career of choice. Nursing stands out as a career of choice for those driven by passion for healthcare and a desire to serve others. It offers diverse opportunities for specialization and professional growth. Future of healthcare. As healthcare evolves, nurses are at the forefront of innovation and transformation. They embrace technological advancements, advocate for patients, and lead in initiatives to improve healthcare quality, ensuring a sustainable and equitable future for all. Signing off, Anna Ansley, future RN BSN. And here are my sources.